5 o'clock on the dot, the sound of the cafe door chime. His grey coat vanishes into the avenue rush. 7 whole days until I wipe this table down again. I grab the damp rag, walk over to his usual spot. I wipe the edge of the corner booth, taking my time with the tray. Ceramic coffee cup turned slightly to the left, exactly how he walked away. I let it sit there for a minute. When I brought the dark roast refill, wanted to brush the back of his hand, setting down the cup, kept my fingers clamped tight on the porcelain instead. One touch and he flinches. He pays the check early, breaks the Tuesday routine. So I just poured, stepped back. I wipe the edge of the corner booth, taking my time with the tray. Ceramic coffee cup turned slightly to the left, letting the afternoon fade. I trace the rim with my thumb. The coins go straight into the tip jar. The cup goes back to the sink, but the half-empty sugar packet, the one he pinched and folded at the corner, I slide it deep into my apron pocket. Wait for next week.
Page 34, been on it for an hour. The lamp's got a yellow hum, then a heel catches the pine above, a slow, heavy drag. Two steps to the window, 3 to the bed. The floorboards talk for you. I learned the syntax of the wood. A waltz happening inches above my head. Just me and the plaster, moving with you. White dust drifts from the timber beam, settles right on my dark sleeve. You cross the center rug, broom handles leaning by the stove. I let it lean, not my place to tap the wood. 2 steps to the window, 3 to the bed. The floorboards talk for you. I learned the syntax of the wood. A waltz happening inches above my head. Just me and the plaster, moving with you. pause by the radiator. Quiet settles in the paint. Are you looking out at the street? I hold my breath. I don't want to miss the turn. I pour the water from my cup, dry rim pressed against the ceiling, ear to the base. Tell me about your day.
Straight ahead, keep the chin level. Black window turns to a mirror in the dark tunnel. I trace the sharp line of your jaw in the glass, a phantom hovering over the sparks. I can stare at the phantom, he never looks back. Your knuckles whiten as the carriage tilts. That cracked leather strap swings with the turn. I just count the yellow stitches on it. Anything to keep my eyes anchored down. If I look up, the whole game is over. It is enough. Two silent passengers shaking on the morning line. Air brakes hiss, the doors rattle open. I lean forward, I almost open my mouth. No, I bite down on the inside of my lip. I don't need to know where you walk away. Keep the quiet morning safe in the dark. We share the rattle and the iron track. 20 minutes of breathing, the exact same air. It has to be enough. It is enough. Two silent passengers shaking on the morning line.
next in line, slide the spine across the grain. A book on Rome, a guide to winter rain. They watch the clock, I keep my head down low. Then your hands drop 3 novels in a row. You watch the street while I process the stack. I pull the due date card out from the back. 6 times your name repeated in the blue. 6 times a little paper trail of you. Ink pad wrist flick, the drive that breaks the heavy silence of the room. The only noise permitted in the gloom. You take your stack, you turn and walk away. I file the slip to prove you came today. Before I cart the mystery to the back, I find the faint crease on page 42. You folded down the corner in the dark, right before the lamplight faded out on you. My thumb rides the little ridge of paper. I have a note folded inside my vest. I could slip it between the pages of your next checkout. Just a word, just a sign I'm here. But you'd find it tonight, and you'd feel strange. You'd start returning books on Tuesday mornings, when the other guy's working the desk. My hands stay flat against the counter. I pull the card for your new stack of 3. Ink pad wrist flick. I leave the rubber hanging in the air, staring at the letters of your name next.
No lights on in this second floor apartment. The flickered shadow of your cigarette smoke dances against the courtyard's red brick wall. You breathe it out into the heavy chill. I sit here quiet, holding in my breath. You lean against the peeling iron railing. The rusted edge of your own balcony, flakes scraping off onto your winter sleeves. You never look across the 10-foot gap. I sit here memorizing how you stand. I could undo this freezing copper latch, open my window and ask for a light, make you look up and ruin the quiet. But I let my hand drop down to my side. I leave the glass exactly as it is. orange ember of your cigarette. It flares one final time against your palm. You flick the burning filter to the street. You turn your back and pull the handle shut. The heavy door clicks softly in the frame. I step back from the window pane. I close the shutter silently. Wood sliding over wood.
Seven stops ago was mine. I keep paying for these stolen minutes on the line. The city blurs to street lamp orange, just a shadow on the glass behind her brow. Condensation dripping down the rubber window sill. Takes 10 blocks to slide down to the frame. I watch it trace the shaking of the wheels and pretend I know her name. There's a space beside her coat. I could sit in the empty seat directly next to her. But breathing shifts the air too much. A single heavy breath would ruin the view. If I sit there, she might shift her heavy winter weight. Pull her collar close, look at the floor. I'll stay anchored to this rusty heater grate, watching how she watches the door. The engine groans, the chassis sways. I am the ghost that guards her quiet nights, a silent partner in the dark, trading my own bed for these fluorescent lights. Her hand moves to her pocket. She gathers up her bag, she checks her hair. The yellow paper slips beneath her thigh, just resting on the fabric there. The brakes scream out their metal whine. The street outside is black and cold and wet. This is the boundary of the line. She stands up. She steps into the rain. The red tie lights wash over her tracks. I let her fade into the gray. The engine turns over, we roll away. I slide into the warmth where she just sat. The discarded yellow transit ticket she left on the seat. I smooth the creases with my thumb. Careful not to tear the edges, I tuck it deep inside my hat.
5:15 in the 12th floor lobby. I memorized the knots in the wall. His leather shoes hit the carpet. He stops 2 feet away from me. The bell chimes. He steps inside the narrow box. He turns and faces the hall. The steel doors begin to close. I keep my arms locked tight across my chest. The gap starves into a line. I stand quiet on the carpet. I watch the illuminated floor, numbers clicking downward. 9, 7, 4, 2, ground. He is spilling out the front doors now. The dial goes blind at the bottom. I press the downward arrow on the wall. The cables drag the empty box back to the 12th. The doors open wide. I step into the exact spot where his shoes were pointing. I stand quiet in the cabin. I breathe the faint scent of rain on his wool coat, suspended in the heavy air. Gone, he is halfway to the station now. Elevator button still warm from his finger. I press my bare thumb hard against it, and I ride down.
The gas bill for DuPont, the postcards for Rouge, a dull scrape of paper on thin metal slats. I turn the brass key to the main panel board, row after row swinging open the wall. I touch every box, but I have to stay out. Third floor, number 8, it lands in my palm. Blue envelope today, torn a bit at the seam, like it rushed all the way from his desk to my hands. I hold the top corner, I don't press the ink. His hand spells your name in a slant, I know well. I sweep up the lobby, I straighten the mats, I polish the brass where his letters slip through. I hold the master key to a box in the wall, while he holds the deadbolt to you. Furnace doors open 10 feet down the hall. Just a flick of my wrist in the warm orange light. I could watch the blue paper turn black in the ash. No one would know, just lost in the post. But I pull down my cuffs, I walk back to the border. I slide in the flyers, the grocery ads first. I hide the blue letter right down at the base. Under the weight of the everyday ink, buys me a morning before you look down. A dull scrape of paper, I lock up the wall.
The 8 o'clock rush fades away. I tear a blue stub for a man. It drops in the breast of the box. I smooth out the rug where I stand. The lobby is vacuumed and clean. I watch for the coat that you wear. The glass entry pushes back wide. You brush the cold rain off your sleeve. I reach out my hand for the pass, a perfume I didn't perceive. 2 tickets slide under my thumb. 2 paper halves drop in the brass. Truffaut is showing in screen 3. The pacing is exactly your style. Push right up to my teeth. I swallow them down with a smile. Enjoy the feature, I say. My hand finds the heavy brass clip. I unhook the red velvet rope. you both pass. You guide her right arm to the aisle. I pull the door handle back wide. The acoustic door's heavy and thick. The projector light flashes inside. She whispers, you lean to her ear. I let the wood carry its weight. The hinges sigh back in the frame. The soundproof padding seals tight. The latch clicks itself into place, cutting off all of the light. Just me and the red velvet line. Just me and the quiet outside. Two stubs at the base of the brass. The rope is hooked back to its stand. I straighten the edge of my vest. The ticket punch cold in my hand.
"400 loaves before the dawn, hands like ghosts buried to the wrist. I throw the dough, scrape the iron clean, just wait in yeast, a blind machine. But the bottom shelf, I keep one tart behind the tin. 3 o'clock, the shadow cuts the floor. You stand behind the smudged display case glass. Little fingerprints from hours before. I dust my apron as you pass. We talk about the rain. We always talk about the rain. I lift it gently with the silver tongues. I want to leave your copper on the wood. Push the money back into your coat, but that would break the neighborhood. So I state the price and hold my palm out, clear my throat. 3 o'clock, the shadow cuts the floor. You stand behind the smudged display case glass. 100 little marks from hours before. I dust my apron as you pass. We talk about the cold. We always talk about the cold. pastry and fold the top down. Once, twice, 3 times exactly. Crease the corners tight and neat. The drawer slams shut. You take your change. You take the street.
He squares his shoulders at the edge of the curb. Red light bleeds across his collar. I keep my chin pinned tightly to my scarf. Down there his grey trench coat spills into the puddle. The crossing box clicks like a pocket watch. Click, click, click. Against the traffic noise, I could shift my weight, take half a step, but I prefer him upside down. The green man flashes, he takes a breath. I bite my lip to keep my boots from his rhythm. Right foot, left foot, shadow to shadow. If I copy his stride, he'll turn his head. I will take the distortion. I will take the oil-stained ghost of him. Looking straight up burns. Better to worship the water than the man. A yellow taxi cuts the corner tight. Tires splash. Tires rip through the oily water. The grey coat violently breaks into pieces. He steps onto the white stripes. He joins the crowd on the other side. I haven't moved an inch from the curb, just staring at the asphalt, waiting for the puddle to settle back into his face.
Silk curtains tied back against the wall. Dust motes turn over in the afternoon light. This whole expensive room holding its breath. I set my heavy canvas bag on the bench. just listening to the tension in the wire. Felt hammers striking heavy copper strings. I make the wooden belly step in line, perfect pitch, sterile and clean. I stare at the glass table by the door. Could leave my metal tuning fork right there. Let the steel catch the sun bold and bright, but I slide it deep inside my coat. Find the loose key near the treble edge, the one you tap when your hands start to shake. I bring it up to center with the wrench, then turn the pin back just a breath, leaving it flat. A secret in the scale, when you press it, you'll feel the flaw. You'll know my hands were inside the wood. Closing the heavy fall board.
The harsh hum of the fluorescent ceiling bulb buzzes like a trapped fly in the glass. I load my cheap whites in machine number 3. He takes number 4 as I pass. I push in my quarters the second he does, just to see how long it will last. Just a quiet duet of the spin and the pace. I stare at the water, keeping my place. The hypnotic rotation of his dark sweaters in the suds. If I look up, I might look at his face. He leans on the table, reading a book, while the detergent spins into foam. I sit there refusing to fold his dropped wool scarf as it slips off the chair he calls home. I shove my hands deep inside of my coat, and I just leave the damn thing alone. Just a quiet duet of the spin and the pace. I stare at the water, keeping my place. The hypnotic rotation of his dark sweaters in the suds. If I look up, I might look at his face. The spin cycle hits, the linoleum shakes. We vibrate on exactly one frequency now. made of metal and noise for 7 more minutes anyhow. But the motor winds down, the heavy clothes sag. I stand frozen right by the door, staring intently at the ticking mechanical timer on machine number 4. 3 minutes, 2, 1. He gathers the dark wool and leaves me the hum.
Heels down, breast polished, straight spine. The echoing click of my own uniform shoes is the only sound allowed to bounce off the plaster. The velvet barrier rope sags in the middle. I pull it tight when the tourists drift too close. They don't know how to look. Thursday, 3:10, grey coat. You walk right past the statues to the Monet and settle on to that scuffed wooden floorboard. A stray tourist drifts toward your quiet shadow. I clear my throat hard so he steps away from you. I keep your island bare. You only come for the quiet. I make sure it stays quiet. No whispers allowed in room 42. Just the ticking of my pocket watch, measuring the empty space, while you study the canvas. I study the tilt of your head. I know the history of that wet green paint. I know how the blue catches the afternoon light. I take a breath, I step right up behind your shoulder. I could explain the painter's brushstrokes. I could make you turn and look at me. But you drop your shoulders into the stillness. I bite my tongue. I step back into the shadows. The closing bell. You turn up your collar, gone until next week. I lock the heavy double doors. Just me and the paint again. I walk over to the water lilies. I place my shoes on the scuff mark. I stand exactly where you stood, and I try to see what you see.
Wet silk, cheap trench, a damp lapel. Slide the brass discs across the glass. Thank you, monsieur, enjoy the play. Row after row of hollow sleeves, just shadows hanging in the dust. Then you shaking off the street, you handed over the plywood ledge. The heavy weight of your wool winter coat, it drags both of my wrists down, settles against me like a breath. Number 42, red plastic pressing my palm. My thumb traces the rigid edge. It's the only contract we own. While I keep this, you must return. Theater sleeps a muted string. I pull the dark wool collar near. I freeze, the usher shifts his feet. I let it drop against the wall, dusting off lint that isn't there. Slapping down on the counter, everyone reaching for their skins. I squeeze 42, the plastic biting my palm. I hide it deep inside my fist. Don't step to the counter, not yet. Leave me one more minute of wait. Excuse me, mademoiselle. You slide the red token across the wood. I trade you the shoulders. The empty wooden hanger sways on the rack, clicking softly in the draft. My hand closes around nothing.
Down tiles the broom finds its rhythm again. Dust and a couple of yellowed leaves. The cooler glass is thick with freezing sweat, turns all the orchids into ghosts. Everything in there asleep. The green paper is still crinkled on the cutting block where I pulled it tight. Tied the knot with that silver ribbon, made it perfect for his hands. I bite the inside of my cheek. You point to the bucket by the wall. I pull 12 crimson stems into the light, prep them so they never break his hands. I take the silver from your palm. The brass doorbell went still 10 minutes past. Air still smells like winter draft and you. I scrape my heavy boots against the mat, sweep all the clippings toward the drain. Apron still tied around my waist. I bite the inside of my cheek. You point to the bucket by the wall. I pull 12 crimson stems into the light, wrap them so they never prick his hands. I take the silver from your palm. Just me and the broom, bristles dragging on the stone, until the sweep gets caught. There it is, the 13th thorny stem you threw away. Said the head was crooked, said he wouldn't like the color. I ring the register and watch you leave. I drop the broom. My fingers find the spikes. It goes in my pocket, next to your cold coins. We stay right here.
The harsh fluorescent glare hits the white counter. It bleaches out the room, no shadows in this aisle. You slide the crinkled paper under the glass partition. 20 milligrams, twice a day. I read the Latin shorthand numbly, keep my eyes fixed on the glowing screen. But I've got your printed name right here in my hand, your street address, the year you were born, a doctor's signature binding us for 5 minutes, while the receipt printer grinds out the time. It's the closest we get. This little slip of paper. I pour the chalky discs into the plastic bottle, make sure the dosage count is exactly right. I see the dark circles under your eyes. I lean closer. You just stare down at your boots. I bite the inside of my cheek, just push down and twist the child-proof cap. And I've got your printed name right here in my hand, your street address, the year you were born, a doctor's signature binding us for 5 minutes, while the receipt printer grinds out the time. It's the closest we get. This little slip of paper. I slide the bag across the narrow metal tray. Your knuckles brush the glass. You take it, you nod at my uniform. You don't even look at my face. The bell above the door rings. You step out into the grey rain. I scan the next barcode in the line. But under the counter, where the cameras can't see. I trace my thumb over your printed name one last time.
Grey dawn light, it never hides a thing. Stiff bristles of my white street broom, scraping the dirt the alleys bring. I work my way up the incline to number 4. Your iron gate, your white stone step. I clear the bottles from the curb, keep all the boundaries neatly kept. Washing down the avenue before the morning traffic wakes. Just me, the water and the brush, scrubbing whatever midnight breaks. I drag the brush across the edges of your stoop. A discarded wooden matchstick, burnt to the wood and snapped in half. Black ash spilt on the painted brick. I pinched a little wooden splinter from the pile and hide it in my canvas coat. Your brass lock turns, the door swings wide. I clear the dust out of my throat. You step out of the heavy door onto the street. I part my lips to speak to you. Good morning dies against my teeth. I turn back to the work I do.
Tracing the spines, don't care about the stories. Breathing in the binding glue, the thick air of sleeping ink. 3 feet away, he flips a page in the poetry aisle. Freeze, don't want to break the quiet, but the floorboards beneath the shelves, they groan under my winter boots. He doesn't turn, he slides the volume back in the dark. He walks away, coat brushing shadow in the narrow aisle. I step exactly where he stood, taking his place in the dust. Finding the spine, the dusty leather cover, pressing where his fingers pressed, catching the fever trapped in the grain. Leave it right there, I won't drag his secrets up to the till. Just the heat fading into the page.
Chairs on the tables, the door is locked. Water runs hot over the soap. Clink of the tumblers one by one. The night is boxed up, the night is done. Rag in my hand, I start at the end, wiping the spills from the casual friends. White crumpled napkin left by the till, faint red smear on the paper folded tight. I sweep it away, it goes in the bin, next to the corks from a Tuesday night. You didn't keep it, I won't keep it either. I throw out the match and I throw out the fever. I stood with the bottle down by the ice, a splash on the house, I had the line right. Ready to knock, ready to pour, but he leaned in close, you looked at the floor. He whispered his joke, you laughed at the punch. I kept the cap on, I stayed out of touch. Everything shines, the brass and the steel, everything polished exactly as it should. But I skip past the center, I pull back my hand. There's a circle of water from your glass of gin. Let the oak soak it up, let the varnish just peel. I'm leaving the ring. just me in the dark, and a wet little ghost on the wood. I'll wipe it tomorrow.
For dress is done, a stranger's hem, silver thimble clicks against the steel. Push the needle in and pull it tight. Bury the raw edge where no one sees. Your heavy wool hits the wooden board, smells like dry cleaning solvent and steam. Scrubbed completely blank of who you are. Not a single ghost for me to keep. My needle floats near the inner lining. I could leave my initial in the dark. Red silk right over the breast pocket. No, you'd brush the bump with your fingertips. You'd hold it to the lamp. You'd ask the boss. I drop my hand, I tie a factory knot. There's a loose navy wisp by the cuff. One tiny snag in your perfect shell. I take the shears, I clip it off, I let it fall right into my apron. Whole grand affair, half an inch long.
Page 42. I haven't turned it since noon. The iron armrest of the Green Park bench bites my coat, keeps me pinned on my proper side. I don't move over to make room for you on the wood slats. You want the empty bench across the grass anyway. 3:10, the daily rhythm starts. The crunch of gravel beneath your leather boots. Left heel dragging, right toe sharp. You don't look at the pigeons, you don't look at the sky. A fallen seed sits exactly in your line. You don't adjust your stride, you don't step around it. You pull your foot back and strike. A sudden, sharp violence on a Tuesday afternoon. Then you just keep walking. The dust settles where you made contact. I wait until your footsteps fade out of the park, until it's just the wind against my coat. the crumpled chestnut you kicked aside, shattered right down the middle. I memorize the broken edges, then I go back to page 42.
Tangle of thick black cords across the panel. I push the brass into the slot. Good evening, yes, the Paris Channel. A dozen strangers in a knot. Your voice drops in that low and heavy weather. Extension 7, if you would. I'd patch the two of you together right away, sir, just like I should. My heavy headset starts to hum, a hollow static in the dark. I guide the copper with my thumb and step aside to let it spark. One little flick of the iron switch, I could hear every word you give her. I could breathe the very same air. My finger hovers on the silver. I pull my hand, I leave you there.
Thursday rain on the glass, 3:15. I slide reissues in the blues bin. You take the corner, wipe the screen, lift that worn cardboard sleeve French jazz, edges splitting, soft as cloth. You handle it like glass. Heavy headphones swallow both your ears. I check the spine on a Davis stack. Then I catch it, the faint bleed of treble, tiny hi-hat shivering the foam. You just close your eyes sorting in the back. And I know every groove you're sinking down in, every crackle in the wax before the bridge. We don't speak, we don't have to, we just let the needle drag. Got a clean pressing in the back room, mint condition, heavy flawless wax. I could walk over, hand it down, tell you how it sounds without a flaw. No, it stays right in the box. Perfection means you won't come back. 'Cause I know every groove you're sinking down in, every crackle in the wax before the bridge. We don't speak, we don't have to, we just let the needle drag. You flip to the B-side, track 3. 2 minutes in, I hold my breath by the till. Wait for it, wait for it. There, the heavy scratch. You flinch, just a breath. I smile. See you next Thursday.
Blows down from the street grating. I tune the E string, watch the boots walk past. Red velvet rub bare in the open case, catching copper from the working class. I sing the old tunes, they pay in change. Grey coat appears on the stone stairs. My thumb completely misses the bass string. I stare straight at a businessman, force my chest to take a breath and sing. Can't let the rhythm die right here. You don't break stride, you don't turn. Your hand just flicks from your winter coat. You toss a dull franc without looking down, a piece of metal catching in my throat. It hits the worn velvet lining of my open case. You tip the singer to keep your eyes on the floor, settling a debt we both ignore. Cold payment for a summer we never had. Now it sits there, heavy on the wood. I strum the bridge exactly like I should. I maintain the tempo, keep the act. You bought my silence, for a single franc. You bought my ghost for a copper coin. You bought my ghost for a copper coin. The echoing screech of the train brakes on the tracks swallows the last word in my mouth. Just a dull franc in the velvet. Next train leaving south.